Hey everyone, welcome back. In this video, we're going to be looking at Bitcoin, and we're going to take a deeper look into the relative strength index and what it could mean for the future of Bitcoin in the coming weeks and months. Um, if you find this video educational, entertaining, please like this video and subscribe to this channel for future cryptocurrency technical analysis content. So without further ado, let's go ahead and dive in to the charts. So as you can see here, Bitcoin has taken a pretty strong dive to the downside, and you're going to see a lot of articles, news articles, and media describing that this is more of a market situation. Where well, as you can see, based on the wedge that we drew out earlier, we just lost support here, and that's why we fell through. Um, Lost support on the wedge. We fell through our 33,402 level, and now we're somewhat adhering to our Fibonacci retracement line, which, if we zoom out here, we can see is at 32,898 level, 1.272 on our Fibonacci retracement. Now, we got basically 30 minutes left until this candle closes. We'll see if we can hold here. What's mostly important is that we hold our green support line here. um, that's going to be of utmost importance. If we lose that, then we could definitely see a fall back down to our 28,000 level, and the prediction of going down to 26,365 is at play. So we will see what happens. I have a theory based on the RSI here on what I think is going to happen. So as you can see, um, the last time we hit on uh, our, our resistance line for the RSI was on the 4th of July when we had our third candle here that kind of almost broke our wedge resistance. And you can see we tapped here. Then we had this big, negative candle that came down, and we started to come back up, and it doesn't show uh, on the RSI, but there was a point where we were actually tapping the resistance line here, and then we got rejected and came back down and closed, at this level, and so that's where it closed on the RSI here because this is just a daily RSI line. So we're coming back down now on the RSI, as you can see. We're almost bottoming out from this upward support line. What will be interesting to see is if we hold this support line and then start to trend back up, or if we actually break through this support line and fall down further. If that is the case, then we could see those prices come down to this 28,732 level. Now, let's take a look at our weekly chart with the RSI. Now, let me go ahead and get rid of these here, kind of clean this up. So we can look at our weekly, and we can see that actually on the weekly, our relative strength topped out at almost 95, well before our all-time high. Our relative strength index topped out back in January with a high at 42,000. So if we draw a trend line from this point down here, we still are not even close to hitting our resistance line. And then if I draw a trend line going all the way back, going all the way back to our local low. Actually, this is kind of our all-time low. You can see we're almost at the bottom of this support line on the weekly RSI. So there's still some space. So there's definitely some room to drop, and that is where maybe we break through that daily RSI support, fall down to meet our weekly RSI support. What's even more interesting to see is if we change to our monthly. And let me get rid of these. So when you look at our monthly, this is our all-time low here on the 1st of January, 2019, and then we have an upward trend going to about the like 50 mark, 48, 50. This was the Corona dump. You can see here that we have not reached this support line either. So there is definitely room for this price to continue to fall. Do I know when that's going to happen? I do not. Do I know what level it's going to be at? I don't necessarily know. Could it be that 26,000? That's a very good possibility because that is going to be that lower low. And that is that next area of, of potential support. But we'll just have to wait and see. We don't necessarily need to have this RSI touch this line. It doesn't have to happen. It could turn around right here. Like this could be the new bottom and it could come up. Do I think that's going to happen? No, I think we are actually going to keep falling down based on what we're seeing in the price action here. If I go back to the weekly, we have 3 days left still on this weekly candle. Could this price action keep falling? Yeah, there we go. Could this price action fall a little bit more, just a tap here, and then we continue on our way up? That is a possibility. Just some key numbers to look out for. That we hold this green line, this green support line on our weekly. And are we going to break back through this resistance line? If we do break back through this resistance line, that's going to definitely be momentum to fall at least to our 28,732 level. And then if we do lose that, then we are going to most likely hit this 26,365 level. So please just keep a look at those RSI numbers. They're a good indication of what is potentially to come. And it does look like we are almost towards the end of this downtrend. So I will keep you updated when we see more information and more things play out in the coming days and weeks. And thank you for watching this video.